Well, here's something a little fun. It's 12:30. Actually, it's 12:38. You see him right there? You see? It's one of my guard frogs. 12:30, 12:38 out here in the morning. Realize I've got to do something. I wonder how close we can get. Look at him. It makes some quick work of some bugs around here. Yeah, I'll have a few of them. Now, there he goes. Messed up the flashlight and freaked him out. Got a bunch of them. You remember the little garden I made today? Well, that little container garden with the potting soil bag. We've got storms coming in, and you know what's going to happen? There's my dog. We're on the midnight patrol here. What's going to happen is when the storm comes in, it is going to absolutely destroy this bag of loose potting soil. So hang out with me here and we'll go for a little ride. Oh, I got to bring in Steve too. Now let's see. Put you down. Okay, that's what we've got. This is the 15 till 1 o'clock in the morning solution. Ever brought that sign up and around? The weight of it's going to sit there and hold everything in place and keep that from getting all flooded out, because as soon as it starts pouring around rain, it's going to flood every bit of that dirt out of there, or it's going to mess it up pretty bad. I'll have to mulch it to protect it, but I'm always doing something with foul materials. That was given to me by somebody that worked at a gas station, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, now this is the way I have to do things. I'll be out here at 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, but I was sitting there catching up with a guy today, or just a few minutes ago. This man is out there, Small Farm Survival. I started watching him a while back, and he's out there delivering a load of bull poopy for somebody for their compost. I'm like, well, this is not too bad. I didn't have to shovel a bunch of bull poopy. So Small Farm Survival. Look at you go, man. Yeah, I might be out here doing this right now, but
where'd you get that?
Look here.
Hey,
he's fixing to get into some nasty stuff.
Come here.
30 days on a small farm.
Good morning. Welcome to day 22.
Yeah.
We need to start out by seeing if the basil survived 30 degrees last night.
I like this guy. He's up in Ohio.
Wool blanket.
He's up in Ohio, and he's fixing to move a whole bunch of bull manure. But so I didn't have to get stinky. He got stinky today. Y'all check him out. He's pretty cool. But anyhow, this is a behind the scenes thing. One of them things where you're out. You can see that 12:48. I ain't lying to you. That's what we do. They said this was the glamorous life of YouTube. Make videos. It'll be easy. Yeah. Hey, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bringing more things out of the greenhouse today. I've got more comfrey I'm coming out with. I've got to get this planted. Yeah, I've got 2 pots. This one is another one that the ants have just taken over and decided that they were going to, colonize it. And I'm giving them a chance to get out of there, nice and peaceful, giving them a bridge to get over those troubled waters that they found themselves in. And look, they got them a conga line going. Yeah, they're saving their babies and moving out of there slowly. I'm going to give them a chance to do that. It's better for them and better for me. Y'all already know that I've got I get ant bit enough. Oh, got to work with them. Yeah. There are some ways that ants, even fire ants, can benefit you. And maybe one day I'll show you about that. There's an interesting fact, though, that I didn't learn for a while, and I thought I knew all the interesting facts. Yeah. They use ants and termite mounds in Africa and Australia when they want to prospect for gold. Yeah, the ants go so far down into the soil that the dirt that they pull up is loaded with all the minerals and everything. They will actually go out and sample the termite mounds and the ant mounds to find the gold content of that area. I thought that was pretty neat. But ants are extremely beneficial. And even though they are a royal pain to me and everybody else here in the South, here on my place, I do not poison them. I want to grow food here. I want to grow food, and that poison is going to wind up in my food supply. We don't want that in our food supply, do we, Mr. Comfrey? No, we don't. Yeah. So we're not going to poison. I do not do that here, and I do pay a price for it, but I also get a rich reward. Let me see where I'm going to put this. Comfrey is an amazing plant. It's an extremely powerful plant. A plant that I am lucky to have two kinds. I've got common comfrey that spreads so easily, and then I've got Bocking 4 or 14. I keep forgetting what it is. I think it's Bocking 4, and there's some other varieties out there that may be better, but it's extremely powerful, and I want it spreading everywhere, and hopefully by the fall I will have doubled and tripled my supply of it. But that's not my favorite plant. Daniel at Copperhead Road has put up a new challenge, a new little thing where we do a hashtag favorite plant. And you can join in that. Just talk about what your favorite plant to have is around the homestead or your farm or whatever. What's your favorite plant to have? That's what he's talking about. As powerful as comfrey is, it's not my favorite. It's my second favorite. I've already told y'all what my favorite is. I'll tell you about it again. It's the very first plant, or the very first video that I ever made and starting YouTube. It was the very first one. I'll show you that in just a minute when we get this planted. All right, yeah, I'm gonna bring in this comfrey right over here, nestle it in. I tell y'all, the land that I've got cleared off here to grow in right now, there's not a lot. I used to have more cleared, and it's like it's a constant battle of who's gonna win. Nature without any direction and my help, or with it. Nature doesn't like to be naked at all. She covers herself up very fast. But on a small place like I've got, my vision is for eventually, look, do you see him? Yeah, he's fixing to dig in, but not today. I've been seeing a little mark right there and there. That's about gone there. But I got those the other day when I was getting in the big ant bed over there. Yeah. But what I envision for my place, and I'm not exaggerating, I want eventually every little square inch of my growing area to be growing something. I want it to be growing food or plants that I can use as medicine or tea or something like that, in a natural way. That's what I want. And I mean every little space, every little thing that's green, I want it to be there on purpose. A lot of my plants will be nature's untamed varieties that I've used to help me. Some of them are going to be a little bit more tame. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking for. Today for the Plant Everyday Challenge, Daniel at Copperhead Road Homestead with your hashtag Plant Everyday. I love you. You and your folks out there doing great stuff. I have planted one of my comfrey plants. I've done a few other things today, brought stuff out of the greenhouse and got them setting up. But now I'm going to show you about what my favorite plant is. Hashtag plant, hashtag favorite plant. Hang on, we'll go there. Yeah, we'll check back in on the ants. These guys are in between the two places. Look at them. They are still leaving out. Yeah. And I've got some ideas for a brand new ant trap. I'm working on that. That's the one thing I love to do, is I like to invent things. Yeah. I want to make an ant trap, or I'm going to work on one, and a slug trap. New design, stuff I've never seen before. It looks like they'll have all their babies and everybody out of here pretty soon. Yeah, they got them a good line going. Use this as a tip. There's lots of people out there that'll have problems like this with ants. So use that little Dunkin' bath form. Give them a place to get out. There goes my phone again. Oh me. Oh, and that's a good one. That's a good notification right there. One of my biggest heroes just gave me a comment. I ain't gonna mention who it is, but I'll tell you what, it's amazed me. I've said this before since I started YouTube, how many wonderful people that I've met, especially in the gardening and homesteading community. Other people, but man, I tell you, it is amazing the quality of people. Let me go there instead of gushing right now. Okay, we're up underneath my favorite plant, the mulberry tree. In my case, these are red mulberry trees. These have been around in North America for as long as there's been people to think about them. And you know what? A little bit longer than that too. Yep, I grow a lot of red mulberry trees here. They are possibly willow trees are the easiest thing to plant known to man, I believe, or the easiest tree to propagate, I would say, at least here in North America. I mean, you even use the bark of a willow tree to root other things. It's got a powerful rooting compound in there. And those are not my dogs; those are neighbors' dogs. They must be having a scrap over there or something between each other. But a mulberry tree, you've got, of course, the fruit. If I can ever get one of them in focus, the fruit is like a blackberry that grows on a tree. A lot of people have heard of them and ain't got a clue as to what it is. A lot of people have seen them, and same thing. They don't have a clue as to what it is. The sun is very important when you're making videos. Not getting a good thing there. Anyhow, you can probably see them hanging off the little branches up there. But you get the fruit of the mulberry tree. Now, if you let a mulberry tree grow as big as it wants to grow, you're going to get about 250 pounds of fruit off of each tree. And the nutrient density of mulberries is just really one of those off the charts kind of things. It's extremely powerful, a very nutritious food. Also, the leaves are edible by humans and animals. People use these for feeding their animals. Yeah, fodder, those leaves. Now, do your research on mulberries and anything else that you find out that's edible. Make sure that you know what you are doing. Make sure that you have expert advice. in both identification and preparations. Can you see that? Oh, it's going in and out. But I'll give you a better look on a later video. But make very sure that you know what you're doing, like you know your own name. And if you don't know your own name, get somebody to help you for sure. But mulberries, with their nutrition value, their usefulness of their leaves in teas, fodder, and human food, the fact that you can multiply these incredibly fast. They're tough in so many conditions. Mulberry is just like a junkyard dog. He gets along everywhere. They're tough, like my strawberries. Yeah, this is my favorite plant. And I just got my dadgum phone dinging again, and I thought I turned it down. I guess that's what I get for thinking. But I hope you'll think about mulberry, and maybe you'll find out it's your favorite plant. Join in with that favorite plant challenge, or like discussion. Just do something like this, or take pictures and upload hashtag favorite plant, and you'll find others that are doing that. So today from Homestead Aquarius, I say goodbye. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, whenever you're watching this. I'll be glad to see you back tomorrow. Thank you for watching.